Hello everyone, ND Bro Productions here. Today we're going to be taking a look at LEGO Star Wars set 75313, the UCS AT-AT Walker. This set comes with 6,785 pieces, 9 minifigures, 3 side builds, the 1 massive UCS AT-AT Walker build, and it's going to retail for $800 in the US, and just released in November of 2021. Let's get right into the set. So our first minifigure here is going to be Pilot Luke Skywalker. He does have this awesome blue lightsaber, as well as this one detonator, which you can throw into the UCS AT-AT Walker, which I'll show later on. Helmet, really cool. We've definitely seen this one before, kind of the older one. Then we have this nice face print with his smiling, and then another one which is he's kind of like grinning with this kind of goggle print up farther off of his eyes. Then, as far as I'm aware, this is the only difference in the printing from other Luke Skywalker, so you're not really missing out on getting this figure. Alright, so our next minifigure here is General Veers. He does have these cool binocular pieces and this awesome torso, as well as head piece, so you can kind of see him grinning there with his little head comm coming down, and then kind of a more serious face where he's kind of almost annoyed or ticked off by the rebels. Then you also see this nice helmet piece, which does have the printed goggles. Everything from the torso up is going to be similar to the 2021, almost I want to say actually exact, except for this one bit down here, which is the legs, which are actually dual molded, which is really cool. They have this nice black to kind of show his little snow boots. So overall, really cool figure, and it's also my 1000th LEGO Star Wars minifigure in my collection. Taking a look at our AT-AT pilot here, we do have this awesome kind of helmet here, which is in the newer style of Stormtrooper kind of helmets, the dual molded ones, but this one isn't dual molded specifically. We do have this awesome face print right here. The other one has a different face print, and yes, you do get 2 in the set. Here's the other one. It does have this nice chest piece, which is pretty cool, as well as these nice tubes kind of running down the torso, and then some little pockets. Very simple back printing, but still nice little inclusion with some little wrinkles in the torso. But overall, pretty nice figure to get 2 of in this set. Another exclusive figure to the set, and kind of the last one here, is going to be the Snow Trooper Lieutenant. So here, the only difference between him and a normal Snow Trooper is I'll grab another one right here. You can see the difference on the torso. He kind of has that red and blue, and this one kind of has like that gray and red. So subtle difference, but still a thing. You can see his face print there. Same Snow Trooper helmet that we've been having forever now, and pretty much the same exact design as the Snow Trooper battle pack, and bar that one little print. So again, really cool figure. So here are our 4 Snow Troopers. These are all normal. They all have different face prints, so that's really cool. And then also same exact torsos and everything and legs as the Snow Trooper battle pack, and great inclusion to this. Alright, so I wanted to start off with the feet here. Here is a figure for scale. These things are absolutely massive. I mean, they don't even come up to like halfway through the feet. You can also see that it's just the sheer size of this thing. I mean, this is my hand compared to the foot. Then we also have these nice little 3x3 tiles that kind of just give a little bit of detailing. Then also you can see these pieces. This allows the feet to rotate. There's a nice gear mechanism in here. Then of course we have Imperial screwdriver here. So nice little Imperial logo, nice little screwdriver head. Then you can just see the overall legs. You kind of have these large dish pieces with these 2x6 tiles. So again, my hand right here, absolutely massive model. And these legs go all the way down, all detailing. Here's the inside of one of them. You can just see all the way down. And basically what this allows you to do is somewhere right here. Yep, so you can see that little brown axle. What you do is you stick it on there and then spin. And you can kind of see the knee joint slowly moving forward and then slowly moving back. So that's really cool. You also get another one up in there. You can kind of see it right there. So that one's again right there. I won't necessarily demonstrate that one because I just demonstrated right here, but there is 2 on each leg. So here, 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 and here. Now for the actual belly of the beast, you can see a lot of awesome detailing. You do have a little bit of Technic showing, but I think that's all right because you don't really see this part of the set. But a lot of great detailing. You also do get that little hatch, which, let me get down here, does open for Luke to throw up the little detonator, and you can close that right back. And then this little piece hangs down right here for Luke to attach it to. So that's again really cool. And then no hoisting mechanism to kind of lift it up, which is kind of the really only thing that the set is missing, to be honest. But again, pretty cool. Then down here, these pieces, I'm just warning you guys, if you do get the set, do fall off very easily. It's really annoying, but it's just how it is. I don't know why they didn't just fasten it on there, because I mean, they're not even supposed to be in an angle. They're just literally supposed to be kept like that. Oh yeah, see, that one just fell right there. All right, so coming back here, we have this nice little paneling right here to kind of tile off this bit. Now this is part of the actual body, panel, so we'll get into that a little bit later. But you can see some of the gears showing right here, which is a little unfortunate. I do wish they were able to like cover that up just a teeny bit more, but I think for what they have and just having that whole gear mechanism, that's kind of like the sacrifice they had to make for this set. So overall, I think that it's definitely needed, but it's definitely worth it. All right, so these are like the last things you build as part of the set. Now these are the panels, so you can see massive. This is my hand to one of them. It's pretty much the same size, insanely huge. Get these nice little details here. Is like one of these little Mario pieces that they introduced. Then all of this right here. These panels, if you grab onto this little clip piece right here, this whole kind of spot slides out. You can open it up and you can actually look inside. So this is definitely one of my favorite bits of the UCS AT-AT Walker, is the fact that it has those little doors. It has the same thing on the other side, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Over here on its butt, we have the little kind of end cap right there, and then just some kind of grilling and kind of exhaust vents, which do look cool. And then kind of like a little fender right there, which I find funny. Then up here, these are kind of like the top panels. We do have a little bit of greebling right here, kind of exposed. I'm guessing some kind of ventilation for the walker. Then we have the main panel up here. Kind of looks like it has some kind of little hatch right here, which is interesting. And then over here, kind of slopes down a little bit with these vents. And then you kind of get this larger area. Now all of these can be removed. I would advise removing the top one first. So just slides in. You can see these little red Technic pieces, and that literally just slots into these two right here, this yellow. Then this one, like these literally lay on here. So you can see all these little holes right there. That is held in by these two little red Technic pieces. So that's really interesting. We'll put that one off to the side. And then also same thing over here. Let me just remove this one. See these little Technic pieces, and that is also held in by those. So let me remove these little side panels and I'll get you guys to the interior. All right, so a quick little side note I actually wanted to make about this is that these are all separately hinged. So if you really wanted to, you can literally just have it right here and then just swing these open, but that's always up to you. Then these little brown pieces right here just slide onto these little open pieces, and that kind of just holds the whole thing in place. So it's really in on those two pieces right there. And then also you can kind of see some of that Technic pieces, which kind of also allow this kind of middle door to slide out. All right, so here's the interior of the set. Now this large bay down here, I do have the little E-Web cannon that comes with the set. Again, very similar. I almost want to say it's exact to the one in the 2020 AT-AT, but not exact to the one in the new battle pack, because it has that new stud shooter. And I want to say that it doesn't have this piece, but instead it has a cone piece, which I guess is beneficial for Lego because it's cheaper for them to make. But here we have this little ladder that goes all the way up to the second floor for them to be able to get up there. We also have these really nice printed pieces, which not printed, stickered pieces, my bad, which have these nice little lights and these little control panels. So I really like those, and you can kind of see the reflection of that one right there, kind of with this slick black tile. So I really do like the look of that. Then right here we have some of the more Imperial lights. Same thing on the other side with these speeder bikes. All you literally have to do is just remove it like that. This same exact build and design, except for these pieces, which are just swapped around on the newer model, but same thing as the battle pack. Really nice build. Has these nice little control panels, as well as these little steering handles, and then the little fenders in the front. And this just easily kind of really rests in there. This set has a lot of things that just kind of rest in there, but again, it's nice that it doesn't clip in because you can easily remove it. Then there's also a spot for two other speeders on the other side, but this set only comes with two of the speeders. Just keep that in mind. So you'd have to buy two battle packs to kind of flush out the rest of it. And that's how Lego kind of gets you here, is they make you want to purchase two of those, but then they're like, oh, well, I already have that many snow troopers, so then why don't I just fill out the rest of it? It's kind of like a little money trap by Lego, but once again, if you're really that big of an investor and a collector, then I think that's probably worth it for you, but I probably won't be doing that myself. So here again, we have some more lighting, and then 4 seats on each side with this little kind of stud right here, which is a spot to hold guns, and then kind of this large door thing, which is supposed to represent the hallway into the neck. So that works out really nice. Then right above that, this is kind of like a little area for the troopers to sit down. Another 4 seats, another 4 seats, another 4 seats, another 4 seats on that row. And then there's probably like, I want to say 8 seats in the center on each side. So I'll give you a top-down view here. And you can see all those seats in there, which do look very cool. Then we also have these little Octane holsters, so they kind of are like the engines or like the propulsion things of the AT-AT. Kind of fuels it. Then in here, if you really wanted to remove some of the Technic bits, you can. We've got these little Octane pieces, which are nice, and then you can easily just pop that back on there. All right, so now for the head here, we have these large guns on the front, very big. You can move up and down, one on each side as well. Very, very cool. Then we also have the twin blasters on the bottom, so those move like that. So that's very cool. Then moving on, we have this nice little front windshield piece, which does look very, very cool. Definitely very accurate as well. The only qualm with this set is it kind of has these large gaps here. You can kind of see that rubber band that I put in there to kind of keep them together. There's a lot of tutorials out there on YouTube, so you can definitely go find one of those if you were inclined to do so. But here, again, another little hatch for the kind of just inner workings. But this whole section lifts up. In the actual inside, we have two little seats right there, and then a large command deck to kind of fit veers in there. And also, if you are curious, these do come off as well, these side panels, so you can get a better view of that little control panel right there, those seats, as well as Veers' little command deck, and you can fit all the figures in there. So this is really what the set looks like all opened up. Now let me get it closed up and we'll give us our final thoughts. So before I wanted to get into my final thoughts, I wanted to do some quick little comparisons. So here is the 2020 AT-AT Walker. You can see here, absolutely dwarfed by the UCS AT-AT Walker. So you can see it's pretty much half its height. It can actually fit underneath the UCS AT-AT Walker, which is absolutely insane. Then I also wanted to bring in the 2022, my bad, set right here, which is the AT-ST. I did do a review on this yesterday, so go check that out if you haven't already. It is also in the snow, so that's really neat. And you can see here, it barely goes up to the first ankle joint, so absolutely dwarfed, and it actually scales pretty well with this set. So I just wanted to show you guys some of those, just so that you would be able to get an understanding of what the set looked like. One other quick final thought I wanted to do on here is just want to look at this. So we have the Imperial All-Terrain Armored Transport, AT-AT. Manufacturer, it says quad drive yards, height 22.2 meters, maximum speed, weapons. You can kind of read all this stuff. I won't read it all, but capacity basically allows you to fit all these things except for the 1 metric ton of cargo. You can probably equate that into how much this weighs and then how much your actual Lego pieces that you want to put in there weigh, but you definitely can. Then on the back here, it gives you a nice spot to fit Imperial screwdriver, so that's really neat, and you are able to put that off to the side. So what are my final thoughts on this set? I absolutely love this set. It is probably my favorite Lego Star Wars set that I own, and probably my favorite Lego Star Wars set that Lego has ever produced. So I definitely recommend this set. I think it's really worth $800. If you can find it for $700 or $600, that would even be even better. But $800, I think is really worth the price point. I mean, you're getting this absolutely massive build. It literally towers over and dwarfs any other Lego Star Wars sets that you have. And I actually think that it's better than the Star Destroyer because it's basically just a gray triangle, and that the Millennium Falcon, although it is iconic, I don't think that the whole interior thing going with the AT-AT Walker and the whole most accurate UCS set definitely gives it the edge up on the Millennium Falcon in my eyes. And I also like that this whole thing is just such a great set in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think about the set down in the comment section down below. I really hope if you guys are able to get it that you will be able to get it. So let me know what you guys think and thank you guys for watching. Make sure to go check out the other 2 Hoth set reviews that we did in the snow earlier this week. I really appreciate you guys sticking with this whole series. And thank you guys for watching. Indie Bird Productions is out, and may the brick be with you.